Gwen, let's talk about zodiac myths. People say some wild things about the signs, don't they?
Yes, Leo. There are many misunderstandings. For example, people think Scorpios are always mysterious and hard to approach.
But that's not true, right? I know some Scorpios who are super friendly and open.
Exactly. Another one is about Virgos. People often say they are too perfect or too picky.
Oh, like they'll notice if your socks don't match?
Not all Virgos are like that, Leo. Some are just detail-oriented and like things organized.
What about Leos? Do people think we're always attention seekers?
Some do, but not every Leo is like that. Many Leos are natural leaders who use their energy to inspire others.
Thanks, Gwen. That's why you're my favorite co-host. What's another myth you've heard?
People think Pisces are always dreamy and emotional, but Pisces can also be very creative and caring.
So Gwen, the lesson is, don't judge a book by its zodiac sign.
Exactly, Leo. Every person is unique, no matter what their sign is.
Listeners, do you know any funny zodiac myths? Send them to us. Gwen, let's wrap this up with something useful. How can we use zodiac signs in real life?
Good question, Leo. Zodiac signs can help us understand our strengths and challenges.
Like how a Sagittarius knows they love adventure but might need to work on focus?
Exactly. It's also helpful in relationships. Knowing zodiac traits can improve understanding.
Oh, so if my friend is a Taurus, I'll know they appreciate loyalty and stability?
Yes, and you might be more patient if they're a bit stubborn sometimes.
What about compatibility? Can it really help?
It can give ideas. For example, if you're a Gemini, you might connect well with Aquarius because you both enjoy creativity.
Or learn how to handle differences, like Leo and Scorpio balancing energy and emotions?
Right. It's not a rule, but it can be a fun way to learn about others and build better connections.
So, Gwen, what's the takeaway for our listeners?
Zodiac signs are not everything, but they're a fun tool to explore yourself and your relationships.
I like that. Listeners, what do you think? Does your zodiac sign fit you?
And do you have a story about how zodiac signs helped you? Share it with us. Leo, today we're explaining some words our listeners might find tricky.
Ooh, tricky words? Like misunderstanding? That's when someone doesn't understand something correctly, right?
Exactly. For example, if I said, Leo talks too much, but I really meant Leo is a great communicator, that would be a misunderstanding.
Hey, I'll choose to misunderstand that as a compliment.
See? Perfect example. Now, let's move to approach. It means the way you deal with something or someone.
Like if I approach you with a big smile and say, Gwen, let's eat cake. You'll agree, right?
Depends on the cake, Leo. But yes, that's one approach. Another is to approach problems carefully to solve them.
Got it. Next word, detail-oriented. That's someone who pays close attention to small details, like you, Gwen.
Thanks, Leo. Yes, being detail-oriented means you notice little things, like fixing typos or making sure plans are perfect.
I'm not detail-oriented. I'd probably forget the plans and just show up late.
True, but you're fun, so it balances out. Let's talk about dreamy. This one has two meanings.
Oh, I know. Dreamy can mean like a dream, or it can mean someone who is always daydreaming.
Right. For example, that sunset is dreamy, or Leo looks dreamy, probably thinking about cake again.
Last one, compatibility. That's when two things or people work well together.
Exactly. For example, if I'm detail-oriented and you're creative, our compatibility makes us a great team.
Thanks, Gwen. So, listeners, do you think you're compatible with us?
Let us know. And don't forget to approach your day with a smile.
And maybe some cake. It makes everything dreamy.
Okay, now let's see how well you understand our lesson today. We've got a fun quiz for you.
That's right.
First question, what are the 4 groups that the zodiac signs are divided into?
This one's easy. Think back to when we talked about the elements. Fire, earth, air, and...
Don't give it away, Leo. Let's give them a moment to think.
Okay, listeners, got your answer? The correct answer is fire, earth, air, and water.
Great job if you got it right. Now for the second question, according to us, what's one example of a zodiac myth?
Hint, it's about Scorpios. People often think they're always something mysterious and difficult to...
Leo. Stop giving away the answers.
Sorry, Gwen. Okay, listeners, the answer is... One example of a zodiac myth is that Scorpios are always mysterious and hard to approach.
Exactly. Remember, every zodiac sign has many sides, and it's not fair to judge based on myths.
So how did you do? Did you answer both questions correctly?
Let us know. And keep listening for more fun quizzes and interesting facts.
And remember, whether you're fire, earth, air, or water, you're awesome just the way you are. Well, Gwen, that was a fun and interesting talk.
Yes, Leo. We explored so many ideas about zodiac signs and how they can inspire us.
I hope our listeners enjoyed it as much as we did.
Me too. And remember, zodiac signs are just a guide, not the whole story of who you are.
Exactly. Use them to learn, grow, and maybe even have a little fun with friends.
And don't forget, you're always unique, no matter what your sign says.
Before we go, don't forget to check out the free PDF in the description below.
And please share your stories about zodiac signs. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for spending time with us today on Podcast and Chill.
Take care, everyone, and see you next time.
Bye-bye and keep reaching for the stars. Hey everyone, welcome back to Podcast and Chill. I'm Leo.
And I'm Gwen.
We're so glad you're joining us today.
Today, we're diving into something that can really change your life. Habits.
Habits are the small things we do every day, but they add up and shape who we are.
So, whether it's something like drinking water in the morning or reading a book before bed, these little habits can make a big difference.
And today, we'll show you how to build habits that actually stick. Stay tuned. So, Gwen, why are habits so powerful?
Good question, Leo. Simply put, they make our days easier.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Well, when something becomes a habit, your brain doesn't have to make a decision.
How come?
Your brain loves habits because they're like a shortcut to getting things done. Imagine your brain as a busy boss, always juggling a million things. Habits are like your personal assistants, taking care of the basic tasks so you can focus on the big stuff.
It's not like I have a lot of basic tasks that need to be taken care of.
You might be surprised to learn that a huge chunk of what we do every day is basically on autopilot.
A huge chunk?
According to a study from Duke University, about 40% of our daily actions are habits.
Wow, that much? So, by having habits, I can save a lot of brain power.
That's right. And the icing on the top is good habits can help you get healthier, be more productive, and feel better.
Are you saying that habits can shape our lives?
That's right. It's the little things, done every day, that make the difference.
Give me an example, please.
Like if you read just 10 minutes every day, at the end of the year, that's over 60 hours of reading.
That's like a whole month of reading.
And here's another one. Drinking water first thing in the morning.
That sounds simple enough.
It really helps you wake up and feel more awake.
I usually grab coffee first. Maybe I'll try water instead and see how I feel.
Give it a go. The little habits we do every day can make a big difference in how we feel and how we do things.
All right, I'm on it. I'll start reading for 10 minutes every day. Let's see how it goes.
And before you know it, they become part of your routine already.
Gwen, I'm really curious about how habits actually form. Can you break it down for me?
Sure thing, Leo. Habits are formed through a simple loop. Cue, routine, and reward.
A loop? What's the cue then?
The cue is like a trigger or a sign that gets things rolling. For example, when your alarm goes off in the morning, that's your cue to get up.
Oh, I see. So then comes the routine.
The routine is what you do after you get the cue. So, when your alarm rings, your routine might be jumping out of bed and doing some quick stretches or exercises to get your day started.
Got it. And then what's the reward?
The reward is the payoff after you do the routine. It's like the good feeling you get when you're all stretched out and ready to go. You feel awake and energized.
So it's like a cycle. The cue gets me going, the routine is what I do, and the reward is how good I feel afterward.
That's right. And the more you repeat it, the easier it is to stick with it.
Wow. I think I'm finally getting the hang of how habits work. But let's admit that taking up a habit is not easy.
You're right, Leo. The key is to start small and be consistent. Don't try to dive in with a huge goal right off the bat.
How do you do that?
For example, if you want to work out, don't set a goal of an hour every day. Start with just 10 minutes.
10 minutes? That doesn't sound so bad. But will it actually make a difference?
Of course, a study by Dr. Philippa Lally at University College London found that consistency is what makes a habit stick.
So, it's all about doing it regularly, even if it's just a little bit at a time?
Yep. Think about brushing your teeth. Nobody needs to remind you, right? That's the power of consistency.
Well, yeah, that's true. I never miss it.
That's it. When you start small and keep it up, it's easier to make it part of your routine.
Sounds like I just need to stick with it and stay patient. I can do that.
Sure you can, and so can you, our dear listeners.
All right, Gwen, let's go over some new vocabulary for today. First, icing on the top. It means something extra or special that makes a good situation even better. For example, the surprise party was great, but the cake was the icing on the top.
Second, get the hang of something. It means to learn how to do something well after some practice. For example, it took me a few tries, but I finally got the hang of cooking pasta.
Third, take up something. It means to start doing a new activity or hobby. For example, I decided to take up painting as a hobby.
Fourth, right off the bat. It means immediately or as soon as something begins. For example, he understood the problem right off the bat and started solving it.
Finally, keep it up. It means to continue doing something. For example, you're doing a great job, keep it up.
Now, let's discuss two questions about our topic. First question is, why do you think breaking tasks into small steps is important for forming habits?
It is because breaking tasks into smaller steps makes it easier to start and stay consistent without feeling overwhelmed.
That's a good point. The second question is, if you want to build a new habit, how would you start?
I'd start with a small, easy task and do it regularly until it becomes part of my routine.
What about you, listeners?
Share your answers in the comment section below.